Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Virgo 2023. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and lay down 12 cards for you. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Right, let's have a look at the first quarter. So we've got January, February, March. Okay, what I feel here is that it's a bit of a slow start. Okay. It's like a sort of new year. I also get like sort of like resolutions here, and it's like the start of these resolutions. It's like putting some of your goals into action. Okay, and it's not as easy as what you thought. Okay, it was very easy for you to write these down, but you actually start to do them and you realize they're not as easy as what you think. Okay, some of them will drop off, and then some of them you actually kind of sort of stay with. Okay, and then as you move into February, there's some big changes taking place. Okay, and this comes about from the resolutions which you kind of sort of stuck with. These goals, I feel, mainly around perhaps like a sort of work situation. It could well be around fitness as well, but there's like these major changes which you go through in February. Okay, so it's a bit like if you're on a plane and you're going to a better place, you experience turbulence along the way. It's a sign of sure positive change. Okay, because in fact in March with the Queen of Pentacles, it just shows you feeling a whole lot more secure. Okay, it can also talk about improvements around finances, which could be around work or business or around the home in some respect. Okay, I just have this strong sense of this like security with you by March, and it hasn't come easy. Okay, you've had to work hard to get there. April, May, and June. It's quite similar actually to the first quarter. It's like a cycle, so it kind of sort of starts off quite challenging, and then it ends up actually being extremely good. So it could well be that you've gained a lot of confidence from the goals which you've had here, and it does show some short to medium term goals being achieved by March here. Okay, so it's very much this feeling of you putting pen to paper again, perhaps in April, and then in May you kind of feel things are kind of sort of challenging. But by June, again, there's an achievement here, okay, which again is around money situation, around a work situation, business situation. It's very much about security, and it could well be perhaps around a relationship issue as well, because I just see things move into the next level there by June time. There could be perhaps in May some type of communication problem here with somebody, okay? But by the time June comes, there is a sense of things being sorted out there for you. Right, let's look at July, August, September. Okay, starts off really well. I mean, July, there's a trip coming up, okay? So it could be holiday, short trip. It's kind of sort of getting away, okay? And there may be some minor challenges at the beginning, okay, but what I feel here is that you're going to go into smoother waters, so things are going to kind of sort of settle down. So something may flare up, and then you manage to sort it out. It's never going to be more than what you can handle anyhow, okay? Clearly shows you sort it out. It's like something comes out of the woodwork, something's revealed here, and then there's a resolution. In fact, August time, it's very much about things coming together for you. There could well have been a lot of perhaps pushing and pulling and also blowing hot and cold, okay? Perhaps kind of sort of July time, beginning of July, but most certainly by August, it started coming together. I'm seeing like this big astrological clock on the card as well, which is from Prague, and there's something here about it written in the stars. Okay, so it could well be around a relationship situation. It could be a new relationship or a present one, or present at that time, just moving to the next level here. Things are shown to settle down, and there's a meeting of minds as well here and seeing more eye to eye. In September, there's something here about you drawing the line in the sand, okay? Something which has been, I mean, from that time anyhow, had been bugging you for a long time. It could be now, okay, because it kind of sort of goes back. There's some kind of sort of issue you need to get it resolved. You kind of let it go on too long. That's what I feel here, and it's very much this feeling of drawing a line in the sand, but also putting pen to paper, which in these days it could be like a text message, WhatsApp, or like an email, okay, or it could be written. But you really do state your case, okay, and then you're able to move forward and draw a line in the sand. October, November, December. It's interesting, October, I mean, this card here, the Page of Cups, is very much about some good news around a love situation. So there's a sense of it kind of sort of perhaps developing further. There could be a celebration, it could be around an engagement or a party. But it's this feel-good factor of this card, and it's very much about you and a partner just enjoying your time together. You know, there's some getting away, there's spending quality time together here. In November, there is a sense of having to spend some money here, okay? But I feel it in a positive sense. So it could well be something needs to expand, or some improvements are needed, or perhaps a new vehicle. It's that kind of energy which I get here. So I do see you kind of sort of splashing out then. But you can splash out because you've done so well in the previous months, okay? You deserve it, that's what it's saying here. December time, there is some sadness here, okay? Probably like this year as well. There is a sense of looking back to perhaps past Christmases. Perhaps there's people who aren't with you now, people who have kind of sort of passed away or who have left your life. So there is a lot of kind of sort of thinking back, and you do that every year, but there is a sense that as each year goes by, it still crops up, but you're able to deal with it a lot better, okay? But there's also a lot of good times as well in December for you as well, because there's actually 2 cups still standing. There's 3 spilt on the floor, which is the past, if you like, or thinking back. But there's 2 cups standing, so there's some good times for you in December as well. Don't forget to click the link in the description for free daily readings. There's also personal readings. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, and to subscribe.